Surah Al-Fatiha, the first chapter of the Quran. The surah begins with the phrase, "In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful." This opening emphasizes the oneness of Allah, Tawhid. The mention of His name sets the tone for the entire surah, reminding the believer that all actions, including worship and supplication, begin with an acknowledgement of the divine. The names Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim highlight Allah's mercy. Ar-Rahman refers to Allah's mercy that encompasses all of creation, while Ar-Rahim refers to a specific mercy reserved for the believers. Next, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Praise be to Allah, Lord of all the worlds, expresses gratitude and acknowledgement of Allah's sovereignty. The phrase underscores that everything in existence owes its existence to Allah, and He alone is worthy of praise. The word Rabb reflects Allah's role as the creator, sustainer and nourisher of the universe, emphasizing His absolute control over all aspects of life. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, the most gracious, the most merciful, are two names of Allah that emphasize mercy as a fundamental attribute. They remind the believer of Allah's boundless mercy, which governs His actions and serves as the foundation of His relationship with creation. The verse, Maliki Yawmiddin, Master of the Day of Judgment, points to the reality of the Day of Judgment, emphasizing that Allah is the absolute authority over that moment. This reminder brings awareness of the final judgment, when everyone's deeds will be held accountable. It encourages the believer to live in a manner that reflects this accountability, knowing that Allah has complete dominion over the hereafter. The line, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, you alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help, is a declaration of exclusive devotion to Allah. It reinforces the principle of monotheism, emphasizing that worship is directed solely to Allah and that His help and guidance are sought in every aspect of life. This line conveys the human need for Allah's assistance, highlighting the believer's dependence on the divine. Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, guide us to the straight path, is a plea for divine guidance, asking Allah to lead the believer to the path of righteousness. The straight path refers to the way of truth that leads to Allah's pleasure and ultimately to paradise. The phrase, Sirata al-ladina, an'amta alayhim, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, refers to the righteous individuals, including the prophets and saints, who have followed the straight path and received Allah's favor. This part encourages believers to emulate the righteous in order to gain Allah's mercy. Finally, غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا ضَلِّينَ, not of those who have evoked your anger or of those who are astray. Contrast the righteous path with the paths of those who have gone astray or incurred Allah's wrath.